Welcome to this news flash from June 2016. Bilderberg 2016. The secretive Bilderberg Group, which is set to meet in Dresden, Germany later this week, will discuss how to prevent Donald Trump from becoming president. The possibility of mass riots as a result of wealth inequality, the migrant crisis, as well as the United Kingdom's vote on leaving the European Union. The influential meeting of bankers, politicians, media heads and business moguls has released its official participant list and agenda for 2016. As per usual, the list of topics to be discussed is extremely vague. Current events, China, Europe, migration, growth, reform, vision, unity, Middle East, Russia, U.S. political landscape, economy, growth, debt, reform, cybersecurity, geopolitics of energy and commodity prices, precariat and middle class, technological innovation. However, we can easily infer from the agenda and some of the names on the participant list what the group will be discussing in more detail. The attendance of anti-Trump Senator Lindsey Graham is an obvious sign that Bilderberg will be scheming on how to prevent Trump from defeating Bilderberg's chosen candidate, Hillary Clinton. As we reported during last year's conference, Bilderberg was confident that Clinton could shake off her GOP challengers, but Trump's self-funded campaign and his public opposition to globalism and internationalist trade deals like NAFTA has shocked the Bilderberg elitists. Bilderberg will obviously be discussing Brexit, Britain referendum vote to leave the EU, because it threatens the future of the European Union federal superstate that was a brainchild of Bilderberg in the first place. The inclusion of precariat and middle class on the list also means that the powerful lobby group will be ruminating on how they can exploit and manage the inevitability of more riots and civil unrest in the West, a topic that elitists were also concerned about. Precariat describes those who are struggling to survive in today's economy and who have no long-term wage security. Studies have shown that wealth inequality increases the likelihood of mass social disorder. The flooding of Europe with third-world migrants, a process which has driven European voters into the arms of nationalist parties that typically oppose Bilderberg's wider agenda, will also be a key topic of discussion. Other interesting names on the list include Richard Engel, NBC News chief foreign correspondent. Normally, a semi-secret meeting of over 100 of the most powerful people on the planet would be a monumental news scoop, but don't expect Engel to utter a word. Bilderberg operates under Chatham House rules, which means that none of the participants are able to reveal any comments made during the conference. Although it was reported that German Chancellor Angela Merkel would attend this year's conference, her name does not appear on the list. However, it is a common practice for Bilderberg to omit names from the official list if the individual's attendance is politically sensitive. Full participant list. Chairman: Castries, Henry D., FRA, Chairman and CEO, AXA Group, Abu Talib, Ahmed, NLD, Mayor, City of Rotterdam, Akleitner, Paul M. DEU, Chairman of the Supervisory Board, Deutsche Bank AG, Aegis, Marcus, GBR, Chairman, PA Consulting Group, Arenkiel, Thomas, DNK, Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Defense, Albuquerque, Maria Luis, PRT, Former Minister of Finance. MP, Social Democratic Party, Alierta, Caesar, ESP, Executive Chairman and CEO, Telefonica, Altman, Roger C. USA, Executive Chairman, Evercore, Altman, Sam, USA, President, Y Combinator, Anderson, Magdalena, SWE, Minister of Finance, Applebaum, Ann, USA. Columnist, Washington Post. Director of the Transitions Forum, Legitim Institute, Apunen, Matti, Finn. Director, Finnish Business and Policy Forum EVA, Aidindustriet, Sinem, TUR, Associate Professor and Jean Monnet Chair, Istanbul Bilgi University, Barbizet, Patricia, FRA, CEO, Artemis, Barroso, Jose M. Durao, PRT, former President of the European Commission, Bavrez, Nicholas, FRA, Partner, Gibson, Dunn and Crutcher, Bengio, Yosha, Can, Professor in Computer Science and Operations Research, University of Montreal, Benko, Rene, AUT, Founder and Chairman of the Advisory Board, Signa Holding GmbH, Bernab, Franco, ITA, Chairman, Carta CSPA. Buurten, Ben van, NLD, CEO, Royal Dutch Shell plc, Blanchard, Olivier, FRA, Fred Bergston Senior Fellow, Peterson Institute, Baden, Anna P. ESP, Executive Chairman, Banco Santander, Brenzig, Spain Richard, NOR, President and CEO, Norsk Hydro ASA, Breedlove, Philip M. INT, former Supreme Allied Commander Europe, Brand, Borge, NOR, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Burns, William J. USA, President, Carnegie Endowment for International Peace, Cibrian, Juan Luis, ESP, Executive Chairman, PRASA and L. Pays, Charpentier, Emmanuel, FRA, Director, Max Planck Institute for Infection Biology, Cor, Benoit, INT, Member of the Executive Board, European Central Bank, Costa Magna, Claudio, ITA, Chairman, Casa di Posidi e Prestiti SPA. Quote, David M. USA, Chairman and CEO, Honeywell, Cryan, John, DEU, CEO, Deutsche Bank AG, Dashu, Marta, ITA, Senior Director, European Affairs, Aspen Institute, Dixma, Sharon AM, NLD, Minister for the Environment, Dufner, Matthias, DEU, CEO, Axel Springer SE, Dudley, Robert, GBR, Group Chief Executive, BPPLC, Duvig, Christian, DNK, Chairman, Compen, Ebeling, Thomas, DEU, CEO, ProSiebenSat1, Elkin, John, ITA, Chairman and CEO, Exer. Chairman, Fiat Chrysler Automobiles, Enders, Thomas, DEU, CEO, Airbus Group, Engel, Richard, USA, Chief Foreign Correspondent, NBC News, Fabius, Laurent, FRA, President, Constitutional Council, Federspiel, Ulrich, DNK, Group Executive, Helder Topso AS, Ferguson, JR, Roger W. USA, President and CEO, TIAA, Ferguson, Niall, USA, Professor of History, Harvard University, Flint, Douglas J. GBR, Group Chairman, HSBC Holdings plc, Gary Cano, Luis, ESP, Professor of Economics, LSE. Senior Advisor to Ciudadanos, Georgieva, Kristalina, INT, Vice President, European Commission, Gurnell, Etienne, FRA, Editorial Director, Lapointe, Gomez da Silva, Carlos, PRT, Vice Chairman and CEO, Galp Energia, Goodman, Helen, GBR, MP, Labour Party, Goulard, Sylvie, INT, Member of the European Parliament, Graham, Lindsay, USA, Senator, Grillo, Ulrich, DEU, Chairman, Grillo Work AG. President, Bundesverband der Deutschen Industrie, Gruber, Lilly, ITA, Editor-in-Chief and Anchor Otto E. Mezzo, Law 7 TV, Hatfield, Chris, Can, Colonel, Astronaut, Halberstadt, Victor, NLD, Professor of Economics, Leiden University, Harding, Dido, GBR, CEO, Talk Telecom Group plc, Hasibus, Demis, GBR, Co-founder and CEO, DeepMind, Hobson, Melody, USA, President, Ariel Investment, LLC, Hoffman, Reed, USA, Co-founder and Executive Chairman, LinkedIn, Hotges, Timotheus, DEU, CEO, Deutsche Telekom AG, Jacobs, Kenneth M. USA, Chairman and CEO, Lazard, Jackal, Julia, DEU, CEO, Gruner plus Jar, Johnson, James A. USA, Chairman, Johnson Capital Partners, Johnson, Connie, SWE, Founder and Chairman, EQT, Jordan, Jr., Vernon E. USA, Senior Managing Director, Lazard Frears and Company, LLC, Kaiser, Joe, DEU, President and CEO, Siemens AG, Carp, Alex, USA, CEO, Palantir Technologies, Kingitter, Karsten, DEU, CEO, Deutsche Börse AG, Kerr, John, GBR, Deputy Chairman, Scottish Power, Kurbach, Yasmin, Bell, MP, Flemish Parliament, Kissinger, Henry A. USA, Chairman, Kissinger Associates, Incorporated. Kleinfeld, Klaus, USA, Chairman and CEO, Alcoa, Kravis, Henry R. USA, Co-Chairman and Company CEO, Colbert Kravis Roberts and Company. Kravis, Marie Gissi, USA, Senior Fellow, Hudson Institute, Kadelsky, Andre, CHE, Chairman and CEO, Kadelsky Group, Lagarde, Christine, INT, Managing Director, International Monetary Fund, Levin, Richard, USA, CEO, Coursera, Lion, Ursula von der, DEU, Minister of Defense, Leeson, Thomas, Bell, Chairman, KBC Group, Logothetis, George, GRC, Chairman and CEO, Library Group, Mazier, Thomas Da, DEU, Minister of the Interior, Federal Ministry of the Interior, Macon, Devesh, USA, CEO, Iconic Capital, Malcolmson, Scott, USA, Author. President, Monair Limited. Markholder, Krista, CHE, President of the National Council and the Federal Assembly, McCardle, Macon, USA, Columnist, Bloomberg View, Michelle, Charles, Bell, Prime Minister, Mick Lethwit, John, USA, Editor-in-Chief, Bloomberg LP, Minton Meadows, Zanny, GBR, Editor-in-Chief, The Economist, Mitsotakis, Kyriakos, GRC, President, New Democracy Party, Murno, Bill, Can, Minister of Finance, Mundy, Craig J. USA, Principal, Mundy and Associates, Murray, Charles A. USA, W. H. Brady Scholar, American Enterprise Institute, Netherlands, H.M. The King of the, NLD, Noonan, Michael, IRL, Minister for Finance, Noonan, Peggy, USA, Author, Columnist, The Wall Street Journal, O'Leary, Michael, IRL, CEO, Ryanair plc, Ollongren, Kotza, NLD, Deputy Mayor of Amsterdam, Ozil, Soli, TUR, Professor, Caterhaz University, Paplixopoulos, Dimitri, GRC, CEO, Titan Cement Company. Petrus, David H. USA. Chairman, KKR Global Institute, Felipe, Eduard, FRA. Mayor of Le Havre, Pinde, Sorin, DNK, Minister of Justice, Roddy, Carlo, ITA. Director, MIT Sensible City Lab, Reisman, Heather M. Can, Chair and CEO, Indigo Books and Music Incorporated. Rubin, Robert E. USA, Co-Chair, Council on Foreign Relations, Rutt, Mark, NLD, Prime Minister, Solers, John, GBR, Chairman and Partner, Macro Advisory Partners, Schauble, Wolfgang, DEU, Minister of Finance, Scheeder, Andreas, AUT, Chairman, Social Democratic Group, Schmidt, Eric E. USA, Executive Chairman, Alphabet Incorporated. Schulten, Rudolph, AUT, CEO, Österreichische Kontrollbank AG, Schwab, Klaus, INT, Executive Chairman, World Economic Forum, Sikorsky, Radoslaw, POL, Senior Fellow, Harvard University. Former Minister of Foreign Affairs, Simsek, Mehmet, TUR, Deputy Prime Minister, Sin, Hans Werner, DEU, Professor for Economics and Public Finance, Ludwig Maximilian University of Munich, Skogenlund, Kristen, NOR, Director General, the Confederation of Norwegian Enterprise, Standing, Guy, GBR, Co-President, Bean. Research Professor, University of London, Theo, Peter A. USA, President, Theo Capital, Tillich, Stanislaw, DEU, Minister-President of Saxony, Vetterli, Martin, CHE, President, NSF, Walras, Bjorn, Finn, Chairman, Sampo Group, Nordea Bank, UPM Chyme Corporation, Wallenberg, Jacob, SWE, Chairman, Investor AB, Wetter D. Morrow, Beatrice, CHE, Professor of Economics, University of Mainz, Wolf, Martin H. GBR, Chief Economics Commentator, Financial Times. Thanks for watching my video. Please remember sharing is caring. See you next.